everyone! That was weird, but today I am doing it's kind of a negative type of video, but it's fun to do. It's the series slash books that I don't plan on reading slash finishing. So many slashes in this title. I don't want to offend anybody while doing this video. It's just what I feel inside myself that I have to tell you guys, because I want to let you know what I don't like and what I don't want to read and what I have no intentions of reading, and the books that I don't want to finish because I enjoy the first book. So over the past few years, I've been reading a lot of books, been reading a lot of series, but there's always those specific books that we don't plan on reading in our lives because we just don't have any interest in them, and you know, we don't want to take time and effort to put ourselves in a series that we don't really care about. So today I'm here to share with you the books that I don't plan on reading slash finishing the series of. Is the Grisha Trilogy. The Grisha Trilogy has been around for a while now. It's completed. The series has its 3 books out. It's done. People have read them. People have talked about them. It's past its time. The author of the books has come out with a new series called, I don't know what it's called. The first book is Six of Crows. It's on my shelf over there. And the thing is, you can read that series without reading the Grisha Trilogy, even though it's based in the same world, so that's what I did. I read Six of Crows, and I have no interest whatsoever in reading the Grisha Trilogy. One, because they're already all out and I don't feel like I want to put the effort in reading them all. And 2, I read the Six of Crows books. It was okay, but I wasn't in love with it, so it doesn't make me want to read the Grisha Trilogy. It makes me want to read it less. The Matched series, and I've heard pretty bad things about this series. I've heard that the first book is really good. People really enjoy the first book. They say that it could be like the only book in the series and it would be fine. That like, they didn't like what's the other one? It's Matched something and Crossed. See, that's how little interest I have in it. It's past its time now. It's been out for ages, and I really have no interest in reading it, especially with the reviews that I've been hearing. Like, people don't really like the second and third book. They find it's really boring, and I'm not into boring books whatsoever. The third series that I have no interest in reading whatsoever is the Mark Dyer series. This one is very popular. And I'm not saying that I'm not interested in it, like it sounds weird and funky, but I just don't have any interest personally in reading it. It sounds really weird, it must be really good, people really like it, but I don't know, I have no interest whatsoever in reading it. Not because I'm gonna think I'm not gonna like it, I might really love it, but I just have no interest whatsoever in reading it. Especially now that people are saying that the last book isn't really good, and I don't want to put myself into it for a bad last book. We all want Cassandra Clare's nice endings, don't we? They're perfect. Magical endings. These next 2 series I'm going to mention, it's not that I have no interest in reading them, it's just that I don't know. I don't plan on reading them. Although I don't say never. I won't say never for these next 2 series because I might end up reading them, but just presently, in this moment in time, I have no desire to pick them up. So, first one is the ever-loved Vampire Academy series by Michelle Reed. I think that's the author's name. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Vampire Academy, adored by so many people. And it's such a long series. I think there's 6 books in it, and the last ones are huge. And it's not that I don't want to read it because the books are huge, it's just, it's a big investment in my life to read 6 books in a series. And right now, I have so many other books that I would rather read than the Vampire Academy series. So presently, I have no interest in picking it up. But like I said, I might pick it up in the future. I won't say that I'll never read them because I don't want to lie to you guys and say I'll never read them. But presently, in 2015, almost 2016, I don't plan on reading them, but I might in the future. The next one, again, I'm not saying never. Never say never. We're not Justin Bieber here. It's gonna be the Mistborn Trilogy series thing. You have the Mistborn, then Wells of Ascension, and some Final Empire, or something like that. Or maybe it's the opposite. I don't know what the order is in those books. Adored by so many people. Brandon Sanderson is loved by many, many, many of you guys. I kind of want to read them, but right now it's just like, nah, I don't think I'll pick them up. Every time I see them in the bookstore, I'm like, oh, I should just get it. I should just pick it up and read it because everybody loves it, but I just never do. So I guess it's like, maybe I'll read them in the future. In the distant future, I might pick them up. But right now, in 2015, I have no intentions in reading it. Now, the last 3 series that I'm going to share with you are series that I have started and that I don't plan on finishing because I don't really like it. The first one is going to be The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I know! I've read The Darkest Minds in February of 2015 and I really didn't enjoy it. I liked Liam. I liked the character Liam, but that's pretty much all I enjoyed about the book is Liam. I found it really slow-paced, really kind of boring, not much was happening. It just really flopped for me, like a blockbuster flopped. The sad thing is, everybody, and I mean like everybody, loves The Darkest Minds. But I just can't go and buy Never Fade and read it. I just can't. No, it's not gonna happen. I for sure know it's not gonna happen. Another series I don't plan on finishing whatsoever is the Shatter Me series. I read Shatter Me in Booktubeathon of 2015. Boy, oh boy, was it bad. Oh, I didn't like it. I hated Warner. I know he must like come back in a better way in Ignite Me and Unite Me or whatever the books are called. But I just, oh my god, it was so annoying. And Juliet was so annoying. And she was always like, oh, I'm broken, nobody can fix me, blah, blah, blah. And it was, I couldn't do it. No, I almost quit the book, but I was like, no, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it for Booktubeathon. Maybe like if I hadn't read it for Booktubeathon, I wouldn't have finished it. But since it was Booktubeathon, I had like the need to finish it to have all my challenges completed for the week. But other than that, I don't think I would have finished the book. I didn't like it. And the last and final series that I will not finish because I did not like the first book is The Fifth Wave by Ricky Enzi. Again, a super, 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 super hyped book by everybody on BookTube, and I haven't heard many people say they don't like it, but the ones that I did hear say that they didn't like it have the same reasons of not liking it than I have. One, it's like weirdly done in the point of view of the characters. Like, it doesn't tell you when they switch points of views, and you can't really like identify that they change points of views because they all sound the same. And the story was just really, really, I don't know, it was confusing for me and it was just not interesting. And for some weird reason, I went and bought the Infinite Sea after, because in my head, I was like, oh, I like it, but in my heart was like, I don't like it. Why are you buying this book that you're not gonna read? So it's sitting in my closet over there. I'm not gonna read it. I'm either gonna sell it, give it away, give it to a bookstore. Like, no, I'm not gonna read it whatsoever. It's not gonna happen. You can't make me do it. No! So those are the books / series I will not read / finish because one, I have no interest in reading them, and two, I don't wanna force myself to read a series that I don't like. So, I'm gonna say goodbye because my battery is on 4% and I have to charge it because I'm gonna keep filming. But I will see you guys really soon with a new video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and Goodreads because I'm obsessed with the social media. It's really a problem. And you're probably obsessed with it too. So we can bond over being obsessed with it together online on social media. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button down in the corner. Is it that corner? It's backwards, so I think it's in this corner. Right there. You can click subscribe because I'll really love you if you click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up maybe if you wanna. You don't have to, but you kinda have to. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Great, I have just some Bieber in my head. I will never say never. I will fight. Whatever it takes is fine. Ba-boom, ba-boom, oh, 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 oh. So put your hands